same.
Is it illegal?
I'll tell you, the same mentality that all the suicide bombers in Britain, in the London Underground, on buses, in pop concerts in Manchester, driving cars into civilians on London Bridge twice, all those stabbings done by Muslims in Britain, but with the same mentality as they got in Yemen, Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, Iraq. Same mentality.
Okay.
I asked him several times,
hold on.
do you agree with 5 missiles next to school?
He's good. Okay. What about
But he didn't.
Al Jazeera
I
building?
answered.
Okay, hold on.
She wants you to ask a question.
Excuse me.
She doesn't like me answering.
Excuse, you're not answering. He's running away.
She doesn't like me answering.
No, you're not
She's
answering.
as stupid as
Okay,
something
excuse
to
me.
believe.
Why do you have to insult ladies? Is that what you Jews do?
Because she deserves it.
No. Why? Are
This
you?
is Speaker's Corner.
Yeah.
If you act stupidly,
Yeah.
it gets pointed out.
Yeah, no, you don't need to tell me I'm acting like a speaker, but you're acting stupid because you are insulting a woman.
She deserves it.
Want to be insulted?
She's being stupid.
Okay.
If she was a child, I wouldn't.
Can I
She's
ask
an
you-
adult, so I point out the stupidity of her. She, unless you ask a question, she doesn't let me answer your question.
Okay,
She
can
doesn't
I ask you-
Shut up and let you speak.
Can I ask you another
Just
one?
ask you a question.
Can I ask you another one? I have seen Palestinian demonstrations in this country, even in London. Why are you pushing that woman, man?
She's got this poking my eye.
Hold on. Hold on. You almost assaulted her. You're assaulting
She
her.
almost assaulted me.
Okay,
and I
but you're the
met
one
her
pushing.
my eye.
You're the one pushing.
Palestine.
Palestine.
She's
Okay.
stupid.
Okay.
Is this stupid
Okay.
or intelligent?
Hold on.
Is this lady actually
Okay,
intelligent?
hold on.
Free Palestine, fuck Israel.
Okay, hold on. No swearing. Okay, hold on. Okay, I am. Before he makes an excuse, now let me ask you. I have seen demonstrations in this country, even in London, where different Muslims, Arabs, non-Arabs, Palestinians, non-Palestinians, British, European people from different religions demonstrating for the Palestinians. And I have seen Jewish people with long hair, religious Jews. Yeah, why are you not trying to catch? Okay, hold on, listen to me. And I have seen Jewish people, religious long hair, also in those demonstrations supporting on behalf of the Palestinians. Are those real Jews or are you the real Jews?
We're all Jews.
They're all Jews.
Opinions.
Okay,
Different
right.
opinions.
So those
Okay, I'm
Jews.
going to answer your question. You went on and on.
Yeah.
I'm going to answer.
Well, are you fed up?
I personally have been on Free Palestine demonstrations.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Are you a Jew?
Hold on.
Are you a Jew?
Okay,
By
hold on.
destroying Israel.
Yeah. Hold on.
Negotiating with Israel.
Okay. Did you say?
Negotiating with Israel.
Did you say you have been on demonstrations of Free Palestine? Have you been there?
Yes, I have.
So do you support the freedom for Palestine?
I've told you several times. I've got a badge here for the stupid. There's a Palestinian flag.
Okay.
And there's an Israeli flag.
Okay.
And I said several times
Yeah.
in your earshot, I believe in two states, a Palestine and an Israel.
Okay.
And as soon as Palestinians make peace with Israel, then there'll be two states.
Okay.
Did you get it that time?
Okay.
Did you get it that
Hold on.
time? Yes or no? Did
Hold
you
on.
get it?
Hold
Yes
on.
or no?
During the bombings, you talk about Hamas.
Yeah.
During the bombings,
No, you're not allowed. Release
some offices
No.
of Hold on. Okay. In those bombings, I have seen offices of Al Jazeera building blown away.
Yeah.
Was Al Jazeera part of Hamas?
Said why?
Yeah, why?
They're supporting Hamas. They're using that to try and jam that building to jam the Iron Dome system.
Who was doing? Who was doing? Who was trying to jam?
He's been shouting, and I'm
Okay, hold on.
He doesn't want you to Muslims
Okay.
shouting each other down.
Okay, no, we're
I
not
can see
shouting
why
each
the
other.
Muslims are a mess.
Okay,
Why you
okay,
want to come here to London
Okay.
to escape government,
You're
awful
sick.
government.
okay, excuse me. Were the Palestinians there in Palestine before most of the Jews who are there now?
There's always been Jews over there.
You need a hand?
Yeah, because
Yeah, but mostly it was Palestinians.
in the Quran says the children of Israel will return.
Who's the children of Israel?
Are you stupid or something?
No, you're being stupid. Don't insult, you're stupid.
I can see why the Palestinians
Don't call us British stupid because you're stupid.
for science, because they're not very well educated.
Who is not well educated?
In the Quran it says all blessings and good things come from Allah.
Yeah.
I ask you,
Yeah.
why is the Muslim world a complete mess? The worst place to live in the world. Why is that? You never answered.
Who's
You
right?
never answered.
Okay, hold on.
There's a
Do
few
you?
good parts. There's a few good parts of the Muslim world. United Arab Emirates. United Arab Emirates. They have fired a rocket to Mars. Hamas fires rockets at civilians in Israel. Big difference. Allah is blessing United Arab Emirates.
Why are you spitting on her?
That's my throat sweet.
Ah.
I'm having difficulty trying to avoid this lady.
Now, why don't you let her speak, man? Why don't you let her speak?
No, he
She
won't answer your
doesn't.
question.
She doesn't.
He won't answer
Yeah,
your
why don't
She's like you, she just said stay
What do you mean she's like me?
Doesn't the answer.
She's like me.
So
You're being
Allah
devilish.
blesses everyone who deserves it. So yes, United Arab Emirates deserves it. It's doing very well. I love the United Arab Emirates.
Okay, how?
But most Muslim countries are actual basket cases. Yeah.
Tell it again.
No.
Okay.
He's not answered your question.
Any
yet.
day they
Okay.
want, the Palestinians can go and negotiate with Israel.
Excuse me.
There's nothing to stop them. There's nothing to stop them.
Okay.
They could go again. If they want peace, go again.
What do you
And they
think?
walked away. The Palestinians 8 years ago walked away from the negotiating table.
Okay.
Even Barack Obama said, I'm not going to help you to Mohammed Abbas because you are negotiating with Israel. No, I'm talking about between the Israelis and the Palestinians. Nothing can stop them negotiating. Israel wants to and the Palestinians won't.
How do you know that? How do you know that? How do you know that?
Hamas, they're useless, absolutely
No. You're just blaming one side and you're saying the other side is completely right.
No, I never said they're completely
How long
right.
can you
I
fight?
never once said they're completely right.
Yeah.
I condemn Israel building settlements on Palestinian land.
Can they do that?
They can, but they shouldn't.
All right. Okay. I
So
agree
I
with
do
you there.
condemn them.
Okay. Why shouldn't they? I agree with you there. Why shouldn't the Israelis build the settlements? Why?
Because they should play international law.
All right. Okay.
But it's a grey area.
That's good.
In the Geneva Convention of War,
Yeah.
it says the occupying power shall not transfer its population to
Okay.
the territory it occupies.
Okay.
The problem is that only exists between two countries who both signed the Geneva Conventions.
Yeah.
And the Palestinians didn't sign them until 2014, only 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
So any before that,
Yeah.
they weren't against the laws.
Which Palestinians would you think you are able to negotiate with?
Not Hamas, not Jihad. Fatah maybe if they really push to it. But they've got all their friends in Europe, around the world, telling them don't go negotiate. Keep making Israel look bad. So they won't go negotiate.
You're trying to blame everybody else, you see. People are fed up with that war. They want negotiations.
The Palestinians have been told by time again, go and negotiate with Israel, but they won't.
Who? Which
In the
one?
past, do it now. now, just because he did it in the past doesn't mean you're going to do it ever again. The occupation will continue until the peace deal. So the longer people they delay negotiations, the longer the occupation goes on.
Can I ask
Do you want
you-
that? Do
okay.
you want it to go on and on and on?
Okay,
and
can
on?
I ask you another
don't.
question?
I want to negotiate as soon as possible.
Did you
and
say-
get independence as soon as possible?
Okay, did you say the occupation will last long and long and long? Did you say that?
Only if the Palestinians don't negotiate.
Okay, right. Can I say to you, in history, there have been many empires. In history, there have been many powerful countries. But now they are no more. Are you telling us that in Palestine, the Israelites in Palestine, they are going to be there forever?
According to God, yes.
Where is it written?
In the Jewish Torah
Yeah.
and the Christian Gospels and the Muslim Quran.
But you're not a Christian, are you?
I'm Jewish, doesn't matter.
Okay, you're Jewish. Okay,
I
okay.
didn't write any of those
Okay,
books.
do you-
You
Yeah.
can either accept what those books say
Yeah.
or find excuses not to.
Do you agree with the Christians?
On some things. I agree with them what Jesus said about the Jews returning. Yeah, I agree with that.
So, but you don't believe in Jesus.
It doesn't matter. If it's all about me,
Yeah.
I'm saying the reason why Palestine is still occupied is because they won't go negotiate. In 1967, the Palestinians and 5 Arab armies attacked Israel.
Okay, how
Israel,
long?
hang on. Israel took the land from all of them and said, if you make peace with us, you'll get your land back. Eventually, Egypt made peace and they got their land back. Then Jordan made peace and they got their land back.
Okay.
The Palestinians told them, when you make peace, you get your land back.
Okay,
But
can I,
they won't make
okay,
peace.
can I ask
They
you?
won't make
Can
peace.
I ask you?
Go on.
You know the Crusaders. The Crusaders took over Jerusalem for less than 100 years, and
About 200 actually. On and
not 200 years. Okay,
doesn't matter.
less than 100 years. Okay, and then eventually the Sultan Salahuddin, the Muslim, they retook Jerusalem back. All right. Why? Because that area all around is Muslim countries, is Muslims area, is Muslim
Actually, there are
majority.
Christians out there as well. You treat them like they don't exist,
Yeah.
but there are millions of Christians in the Middle East. Most
Minority.
of them now, because of people like you, are trying to get out of Iraq. 1/3 of Christians have
I'm
left
not from Iraq.
because
Am I?
of people like
I'm
you.
not. Excuse me.
Christians are getting out of Syria. Christians are getting out of Gaza. They're even getting out of Egypt because they've had so many of their churches attacked.
Whose
So,
Christian
yes,
churches
yes.
attacked?
Carry on.
What about the
Carry on.
Muslim places of worship? What about the Muslim places of worship being
Do you know,
attacked?
in Israel, there's 450 mosques in Israel. Most of them have been built since the creation of Israel. But how many new churches in the Muslim world? Almost none.
Yeah, but okay. Let me
And
tell
in
you what.
Israel,
Let me tell you one
lots of new
reason.
mosques, lots of new Christian churches.
Let me-
Great. And
let-
that's one of the reasons why Allah is blessing Israel.
Excuse me. Let me tell you why. The number of Christian churches going down is because the number of Christians is decreasing or
They're getting out
declining.
because of persecution.
Persecution.
The Yazidis would
Okay.
like to get out
Okay.
as well,
Okay.
especially the women.
Okay, right. But you talk about women. What about the Palestinian women? Aren't they women?
Yes, and they get much better life. The Arabs who live in Israel
Okay.
have a much better life than those of
Okay,
the Palestinian
okay,
Arab
okay.
rule.
Do you agree? Do you agree that even in Western Europe, North America, in these different countries which are majority Christian, do you agree with me that the number of Christians is decreasing all the time?
No, it's not.
You don't. They are.
No.
They
What's
are.
happening is people are leaving the large established churches
Yeah.
and setting up smaller independent ones.
So-
So the number of Christians is pretty similar, but the Catholic Church is losing lots and lots of people.
Okay, can I tell you?
And they're quite happy.
Can I tell you? From the year 2000, from the year 2000 to around 2018, just in London, around 500 Christian churches have closed down.
Yes, Catholic, Church of England, Methodist, ones like
You know why?
Yes, because they're moving away from established corrupt churches.
You know why?
I'm answering you.
Yeah.
If you listen in here.
Yeah.
They're moving away from the corrupt established churches and setting up small independent ones. There are lots of new churches in
So
London.
why- so-
new churches in London.
No,
That's
new
good.
church. No, listen. New churches may be a few, but
A lot.
listen. I have prayed in a Muslim place of worship in a masjid. I have prayed in about maybe 3 or 4 of them. There used to be churches before, but now they are Muslim places of worship. Why? Because Christians are becoming less, Muslims are growing more.
Because so many Muslims want to get out of the Muslim world
Yeah.
to come live in the West.
Yeah.
That's why. Because it's absolute crap living under Muslim rule in Pakistan, Bangladesh, Egypt, Tunisia, and they're some are crossing the Mediterranean
Okay.
Sea to get life. Some are flying
Okay.
here, overstaying their visas. Some are coming here illegally because they get a much better life under rule of Western democracy, which evolved out of Christianity.
Okay.
A much better life than they do in the Muslim world.
Okay, did you
and
say-
I've been all around the Muslim world, and I could see why you don't want to live there.
Did you
I
s-
could see why you don't want to live there. Yes.
Did you say that Muslims are leaving the Muslim world? They are coming to these countries. Okay,
I said to the West.
okay.
To the West. In their tens of millions.
Okay.
They go to America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Germany, Sweden. They're not going to Somalia or Afghanistan or Libya or Syria or Iraq or Iran. They're getting out of those countries
Okay.
to live in the West.
Okay, do
and
you-
no one is getting on a small boat
Excuse
from
me.
Europe trying to get into
Excuse
the
me.
Muslim world.
Excuse
Doesn't
me.
happen.
Excuse me. You're a Jewish guy. You seem to have a problem with the Muslims settling in these countries.
No.
But did you know?
He put words in
Can
my
I
mouth.
finish?
I was explaining why they came here.
Yeah.
I didn't say it's a problem.
Can I?
But he's pretending that
Can
I
I
said it's a
tell you?
problem. I'm just explaining why you don't want to live under Muslim rule. You do much better in the West.
Excuse me.
And I don't blame you.
Excuse me.
I don't blame you.
Can I tell you?
And you want to get your cousins and your uncles
Excuse
and your aunts over
me.
here as well.
Excuse me. We are here because the governments in these countries, they needed us. They needed the workforce. They needed the doctors. They needed the scientists. They needed the university professors. They needed.
very
That's
few.
why we are here.
Very, very few.
Okay.
Most Muslims in this country are in the lowest paid jobs.
Okay.
A small percentage of scientists, but most of them in low paid jobs, and so they come over here.
Okay.
Yeah, and because we're in the British Commonwealth, God bless the British Commonwealth, we've been allowing lots of you in. That's
Okay.
nice of us, isn't it?
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Well done.
You
yes.
know why that's nice of you? Because during the First World War, more than 1 million Indian soldiers, they came to Europe to fight for these people. Yes, they came
Mostly
to fight
Hindus.
for these people.
Mostly Hindus, but yes. Yeah.
What do you mean mostly Hindus?
Most Indians are Hindu.
But there were hundreds of thousands
Muslims
of
as
Muslim
well.
soldiers as well.
What's your point? What's your
Okay,
point?
my point is this. We are here because we
Because
did not.
you don't live in your own miserable little countries.
What do you mean by miserable? I'm British. Is this
And
miserable?
your descendants,
How dare
the
you?
people who are coming here, the people who are coming here come from backward third world countries.
Okay, are you
Of
British?
course they want to get out.
Are you British?
Do you know, Pakistan is a backward third world country. Their doctors come here. There's no national health service in Pakistan. and the
Excuse me,
doctors
stop
get out of
lying,
Pakistan
mister.
to get
You're
better
lying
wages
at the moment.
In England.
Excuse me.
Because they
Excuse me.
don't care about your
Are
corrupt
you-
countries.
are you-
They'd rather get out of the
Are
miserable
you-
third world countries
Are you?
and come live in the
Is this
West.
Islamophobic? Are you?
No, I'm not.
Are you
No, I'm
British?
not Islamophobic.
Are you British?
Yes.
You're so am I British.
Yeah.
So why you got a problem with us Muslims here?
Did I say I got a problem? You started
have-
talking about it,
Yeah.
about the number of Muslims going up and Christians going down.
Yeah, and you're
That's why I
jealous.
said that. That's why I said that.
Yeah.
You've taken me off my subject of Israel Palestine.
Yeah.
And I'm asking your questions.
Yeah.
Very nicely and honestly of me.
Okay,
Yes,
okay. You
good.
have to answer the questions, isn't
And
it?
you never answered mine. I asked you, do you think it's good for Hamas to fast missiles from right next to schools?
Okay,
You won't
okay.
answer.
Oh, no. You never asked me that question.
did several
You
times
never
I
let
asked
me
you.
answer you. Let me answer
Okay,
you.
good.
Let me answer you.
Good.
I am not a member of Hamas. All right?
Ask if you were.
I have studied politics. But in Speaker's Corner, I never speak about politics. I am. Hold on. I can talk about politics. I've seen you here many years. I'm a speaker myself, you know it. Now listen. Count the number of casualties
I
from.
said you wouldn't answer it.
Hold on,
This
I'm
man will
answering.
not answer it.
I'm
What
answering.
he'll do,
He
will
doesn't want to listen.
evade and evade
I'm
and
answering.
eventually get so
He
far
doesn't
away
want to
from
listen.
your question,
I'm
and
answering.
he's stupid enough
No,
to
you're
think
being
it's not an
stupid.
argument.
You're
I
being
asked you a
stupid.
question.
Hey,
It's a simple
excuse
yes
me.
or no
When a
question.
Muslim wants
Does
to
he agree
answer, he
with
doesn't
Hamas
want to listen.
flying his missiles
Why? He's got
right
his
next
own
to schools?
propaganda. Okay, you talk about
Answer.
those. Okay,
Answer.
okay, let me answer. No problem. You talk about Hamas missiles. Now tell me.
No, you answer my question. Not
Can
me
I-
tell you.
can I
You
speak?
just said tell me.
Allahu
I asked you a
Akbar.
question.
Can I speak?
answered every one of your questions.
Can I speak?
As soon as you answered.
Can I speak?
You won't answer my question.
I will. Can I speak?
Yes or no?
Okay,
Do you
can
agree
I-
with Hamas flying missiles right next to schools?
Okay,
You
hold
do, you
on,
don't.
hold on.
Yes or no?
Hold on. Any missiles, according to Islamic teachings, it tells us that Muslims, when they are fighting wars, we cannot kill women, we cannot kill children, we cannot. Hold on,
So why do you fight
hold
missiles
on,
at civilians
hold
in
on,
Israel?
hold
You're
on.
not answering my
Hold
question.
on.
It's simple yes or no.
Hold on. Will we yes or no go home?
He's not. He's
And let
evading
the-
it. He's evading it.
Allahu Akbar. I'm not. You're scared. Okay? First
Yes or
time.
no? Just answer yes or
Okay.
no.
Will we yes or no go home? I got plenty to
I
talk
asked
about.
this man,
All right.
does he
Okay.
agree
Hold
with
on.
Hamas throwing missiles right next to schools? In 1
Can
second,
I
I can
speak?
say yes.
Can I speak?
Most people can answer.
He's scared of a Muslim to speak.
But he's avoiding
Why
answering.
are you scared?
He's avoiding answering. He's
What?
avoiding
Hold on.
answering.
No, I'm not.
You
I'm
brought your
not.
third world mentality
You're
with
shouting
you.
your head off above
You
me.
brought your third world
Listen,
mentality with
listen.
Answer
Fine.
the question.
I will. Quiet. Okay. Okay. Don't shout at us, British. Okay. Now listen. According to Islamic teachings, no missile should be fired at any hospital, at any school, at any civilians. Now, you answer me. In the
You're
total
answering my
casualties.
question.
Now
He's
look,
answering
he's
my
running
question
away.
now.
He's
I
running
answered
away.
the question
I
several
answered
times.
you.
Is the answer it no?
I've
He's
answered
answering
you.
the question.
I've answered
Why
you.
is the third
Now
world
you're
a mess?
scared.
It's full of people like him.
Allahu Akbar, now you're
They don't
scared.
answer each other.
Okay, hold on,
They,
hold on,
twist and
hold
twist
on.
and twist.
I'm not twisting.
That's why
Hold on.
the Muslim world
Hold on.
is the most backward,
Hold on.
godforsaken
Hold on.
place on the whole
Are
planet.
we backward?
I'll say that
Hey,
again.
hey,
The
hey, you're a
Muslim world
racist,
is the most
Islamophobic.
backward, godforsaken
Hold on,
place
hold
on
on.
the planet.
Hold on.
And when I see people like you,
Hold on.
I can see exactly
Allahu
why.
Akbar.
I can see exactly why.
Why? You're Islamophobic. Listen, what
put
was
words in
the...
my mouth.
Hold on.
I
What?
trust the Quran.
Can I-
Unlike him,
Hold-
I don't shit on it.
Okay, no, we don't, you liar.
I
You
asked
nice
you,
language.
Is it good to
You're a
farm
liar.
next to a school?
And I answered him, he
No,
doesn't
he
understand
won't
English.
answer.
I will.
That's why
I
the
told
third
you.
world's the way
Okay,
it is.
okay.
That's why his parents
Okay.
or grandparents
Tell us.
wanted to get out and come live in Britain. But they brought their mid-culture
You are a
mentality with them.
disgusting guy. My grandfather fought in the battlefields of France. My father fought in the Second
So
World War.
why don't
You
do him
disgusting
honour
guy.
by answering the very simple
Why don't you
question
listen to
that was
us, man?
asked you? All
Okay,
I asked
hold
was,
on, hold on.
Do you agree with Hamas firing missiles?
Same question all the time. He doesn't listen to the answer.
He still hasn't
Same
answered yes
question.
or no.
I have,
He
and
still
I
hasn't
won't.
answered
I
yes
have.
or no.
Okay, answer my question.
Pathetic.
What
He
was
wants me
the?
to answer his
What
question,
was
but he
the?
won't answer my
What
question.
was the total casualties? Were
He's still
more.
answering.
I am answering. Listen,
classic third world
He's
mentality.
scared. He's scared.
Where
Were
are you from,
there?
by the way?
Were there more?
Before you came here, where were you from? I'm just curious.
Well, who are you?
I'm the man asking a question.
We have been soldiers for
from?
we have been soldiers for hundreds of years. Now listen to
And
me.
you're ashamed to
Okay,
say where you
okay,
came
hold on.
from.
Yeah, okay,
Right, one
Pakistan.
of those countries.
Yeah.
If you're from
Okay.
Australia,
Yeah,
it's
Pakistan.
Australia.
Okay, no problem.
If you're from
Okay.
Germany, it's Germany.
Hold on. Give me the total casualties. Where more?
My question,
He's running away.
yes or no?
He's running
Do you
away.
agree with
Where
Hamas
more?
missiles right next to schools?
Where
By the
more?
way, folks, don't judge all Muslims by
Where?
here. There's plenty smart enough to answer questions.
Where more?
He's a particularly
Hey,
bad example.
where? We are good example. Why we are Muslim? You are a liar.
Pakistan.
Listen, liar.
I'm not surprised.
Listen.
Why is
Listen.
Pakistan
Allahu
99%
Akbar.
Because in 1947, they kicked out the Hindus, they kicked out the Sikhs.
What did you do with the
Christians,
Palestinians?
a million
What did you
dead,
do with the
9
Palestinians?
million kicked out.
What did you do
And
with
you've
the
got the same
Palestinians?
mentality, haven't you?
Hey, what
The
did you
same
do
mentality.
Palestinians? Hey, Christian, Jewish, can you imagine?
Come on.
Christian, Jewish
on.
coalition. Okay, you should know it. They don't accept Jesus.
Yes or
So
no?
are you Christian?
Whether he agrees with
Allahu
missiles
Akbar.
right next to a
Okay,
school.
can I ask you?
Allah can hear
What?
you, not answering.
What was that?
You can make the
What
Muslim
he's scared
world
of?
good.
What?
You answered.
He's scared.
Allah
What?
is listening.
What?
Answer the question.
Tell me.
Yes or no?
Where
Do you
more?
agree
He's scared.
with missiles
Where?
next to schools?
What did you listen?
Citizen
What did you
answering.
listen?
Citizen
Where?
answering.
Pardon?
Just condemn it. Condemn the
Where more? Excuse me.
He doesn't.
Excuse me.
He would if he said so.
Actually,
he
if you
could come and
understand
say
English,
so.
I've already spoken.
There are Westerners
hold on,
who can hear
hold on.
you, not
Allahu Akbar. It's already there. Okay, hold on. In the civilian casualties, did the Palestinians suffer more or did your people suffer more? Who suffered? Who
He's still
suffered?
avoiding answering.
Who suffered more?
he agrees with that
The children and the women.
Palestine. He agrees
The
with
children
that. But he
and
wants
women,
to
they
Hamas
suffered the most.
that you condemn
They suffered the
missile
most
shootings
because
from Hamas. And
the
you agree,
Hamas
but he
was
just wants
running
to hear it.
Are
behind
you
the
wanna
telling
hear it? Yes.
me?
You
I've
can
already
answer.
answered him. I answered
All you
you.
Westerners,
I answered
this
you.
man, when I asked him,
he's a bit
do you
slow. He
agree with
wants to hear
Hamas firing missiles right next to schools in Gaza?
Yeah, we never support them. I've said that before. We never support
For
them.
the Westerners
Are
here,
you a Christian or a Jew?
yes or
Quiet.
no?
Allahu Akbar.
Hamas
Be
was
quiet.
hiding behind the children and the
Can you imagine a Jew there and a
That's why-
Christian here?
that's why-
Disgraceful.
there were
This is why the
Hey,
Muslim
he
world
doesn't
is a
believe in
complete
Jesus.
why
He
there are
doesn't
so many
believe in Jesus.
casualties
Can you imagine?
because Hamas was running
And this Christian
hiding
is
behind the
supporting him.
children.
Everything he says,
What hypocrisy.
Hiding
We
behind
have
the
got the
children.
answers.
has
You
not
liar,
answered
be
it.
quiet. You don't know nothing.
Behind the children and women.
You are liar.
they were-
You don't know nothing.
he could
Okay.
say so.
Who started?
Basically,
Allahu Akbar. Okay then. He doesn't answer. He thinks he knows more.
Let me answer you.
Keep quiet, you shaitan. Auzu billahi minash. Shall I go a bit over there?
You cannot call yourself a follower. You are done. You are finished. Get away. Run like a man.
And I'm going to go over.